Hi, this is Mike from thesubstream.com, and this is an episode of Watch This Instead for the week ending the 28th of August, the last Friday of August, 2009. I had the privilege last night seeing a movie called The Final Destination, the fourth part in the venerable, much storied, proud tradition of Final Destination movies. And this one's in 3D. So Hollywood's got a problem. People aren't going to the theaters nearly as much as they used to. They're staying home. They're watching YouTube videos. They're watching DVDs. And they need to make the theater special, a destination where special things happen. How are they going to do that? With 3D movies. It's not the worst idea because the new 3D technology is actually pretty good, especially compared to how bad it used to be. With the red and blue glasses, where the end of Freddy's Dead made me want to puke. The new glasses use polarized lenses, so we're going to have a film lab episode coming up soon where we actually explain how polarized glasses and the new 3D technology works, so check back for that. But pretty much the only downside is that the screen's a little bit darker than you're used to. It's actually pretty good, but for every kind of big blockbuster special, let's make going to the theater special again movie that they're coming out with, like Avatar by James Cameron or The Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey, they're using 3D technology as a gimmick and a crutch to prop up a whole bunch of crappy horror movies. One of which is The Final Destination. It literally is just a gimmick. They spend so much money shooting it in 3D and with all these gory effects and stuff that they don't have any money left over to spend on anything like a script or set deck or actors. But it's okay, because if you like 3D, the best part of The Final Destination is the 3D part. The Rube Goldberg death traps, where the character of Death, who's haunting these attractive idiots after they escaped his icy clutches once, are relatively entertaining, as they always have been in the Final Destination franchise. And it's gory, it's really gory. It's the kind of gory where somebody dies in a gory way, and then you see the pile of meat that they exploded into on the ground. Literal gore, literal viscera. You think that Cody's gonna get decapitated? Wait till you see his actual lung. You will be so scared. It's not scary, it makes you giggle though, and real gore fans will like it. The problem with the film is that it stinks. It's really, really, really shoddily made. In any movie, there's gonna be characters, right? Because there's movies about people. Except in Final Destination, we know there's 4 characters. We don't know who they are. Literally, we don't know who they are. They could be college students, they could be young professionals, they could be Mormon missionaries working in Salt Lake City. The movie doesn't tell you one thing about the people in this movie. So here's how much you care about them because you don't know anything about them. Zero much is how you care. And they think that it doesn't matter, that we'll just watch a movie with no characters in it as long as there's a lung on the ground. And it's in 3D. It's awful. So what should you watch instead? Type your little fingers, type walking, type-wise, across your keyboard. Go to zip.ca or Netflix and rent Cabin Fever by Eli Roth, who's probably more famous now, not as a director who wouldn't go on to make Hostel and Hostel 2, but maybe as the Bear Jew from Quentin Tarantino's Inglourious Basterds. At the very start of his career, he made a film called Cabin Fever, which is one of the all-time great new horror films. Didn't cost anything, and it was the labor of love. It was a labor of people who cared about what they were doing and had some pride in what they were doing. Is that rude to say? Cost nothing, cost 1/35 of the amount that The Final Destination cost. It's not in 3D, but it's a much better film, and you should watch it instead. Little typey finger to me on your little keyboard tuba